Alright, now we're recording, loves. Now you can do what you choose to do. We don't have any idea what the subject or topic is, except for perhaps how I got into these, but, mermaid vaginas. Let's start with that.
Excuse me?
Mermaid vaginas.
What about them?
Well, where are they?
Where are normal vaginas?
They're kind of
Got
under. They're under the butt.
My hair.
Under the.
What?
Under the butt? Well, thank you, Finding Nemo. We got our answer.
How did the babies work?
You know how fish squirt out their stuff and then just wait for the female to, like, swim into it?
I'm interested in this, yes.
I mean, I think that if you swam into a cloud of murky water and you were pregnant a little bit while later, you know why.
Well, mermaids are very, very unlucky, loves. As for how I got into these, well, I'm a pervert, as you can see, so you should expect me to be a daft idiot and get into these situations more.
So, should I be swimming in the ocean, or...
I don't think a pony can get pregnant by a fish.
It's low-key beautiful before.
Love, were you a special ed student? Just asking. Just asking.
Special ed what?
Special ed student.
You?
What about it?
No, the pony. Was the pony a special ed student asking a question about getting pregnant by fish?
No.
Hey, for anybody watching this, I'm practicing his accent because I haven't paid attention to it, actually. So this is just me fucking around. This was our Valentine's video. We were supposed to have more people. We don't know what the subject is. We don't really care. So if you decide to watch this or not, you're a brave person. I decided to be Vex for pretty much no reason. Let's just make sure that my facial hair is staying on here so I can be all manly. Even though Vex is not exactly very manly. Disturbed, yes. Manly, Anyway. So yeah, I have with me, Mandy and Pippin, of course. So yeah, this is just solely for your amusement, and we just decided we're going to make a Valentine's Day video in cosplay, and I chose... Well, I didn't really choose, I was just like, I'll dress up as Vex. So I kind of hacked up this old wig I had as best as I could. I don't like it much, and I kind of hastily put this on, but it still works. So anyway, continue. What were we rambling on again?
Mermaid vaginas.
Mermaid vaginas, that's right. There was that one artist, the artist that painted the mermaid vagina.
Oh, though.
Huh?
But I don't know. I don't know about mermaid vaginas because I kind of, you know, turned into a human before I ever had the experience of sex or the talk about sex. So, I don't know. We were just kind of told.
Knew if...
We were told about fish, how they did it, so I assumed that that might be how I would get pregnant. That's why I avoided murky clouds of water my whole life.
Oh, God.
And we learned things from the Little Mermaid. So what about ponies? Do you have something to tell us about ponies and how they go about getting pregnant?
I'm not going to talk about pony sex, okay? No.
Well, it's pretty obvious how horses do it. They just mount on each other and go at it.
We are technically... All of us ponies are kids, so we can't...
So you haven't even had the bloody sex talk yet? You need it, because there's people like me out there.
People like you?
People like me.
Are you saying you're some
That's
special
okay.
race?
Knocked my boss up. Yes, I am. I'm a mesmer. I am cuffed because I control people with
So
my
all mesmers
hands and
do
often
all
make them
mesmers
commit
act like you?
suicide. What was that?
Murder. Mesmer.
That's
Murmur.
my job, yes. I am an assassin. What was your question, Pony?
Do all mesmers act like you?
I'm the only one in existence, actually. The rest of them were exterminated due to genocide.
Oh.
I can't imagine why.
Oh, okay.
My father was a light fae and a hero.
So what happened to you?
Hero like Superman?
I was given the option of, we're gonna cut off your hands and just let you die, or to join the dark. And I decided, since there was this really, really hot lady that was my boss, to become her personal assassin so that I could live while everyone else chose to die and stay part of the neutrality. It seemed that most mesmers chose neutrality. And I just happened to fall for the tall, beautiful woman very easily when my hands were threatened to be chopped off, yes. Then, over the course of 500 or so years, I developed unique acquired taste in things, and partly lost my mind because my boss is a Leannan C. So she drains the life and hopes and dreams and things away from me a bit, just to keep me crazy enough to stay.
Go on, good sir, go on.
Don't make fun of my beautiful facial hair. I will go put on my high heels. I do have some very nice socks on today, though. I am,
Where did you get those?
Amazon, $25 for 12 pairs. I'm mixing,
I like how
I'm
we're
trying
doing-
different accents to see what gets closest. It's
I
hard.
like how we were doing commercials just then.
We were? I didn't even notice.
Amazon.
Oh!
Where did I get the sock? Where did you get the socks? Amazon! Get them for this
And I'm a
price!
contortionist, so you can get these lovely, lovely socks at Amazon. Amazon.com. Amazon
For how
Prime,
much?
free shipping. $25 for 12 pairs, and you can still be a contortionist in them.
Ooh.
I'm a little new to the legs thing, but I think that's kind of how you break them.
I don't know if I have any words for that. I find it makes sexual positions much, much more easy. I own a goth club. Get a lot of goth whores. I dabble in one-night stands.
Have you ever thought of being in a relationship? Like a long-term relationship?
I am a bit in one, but Fae are a bit different than humans.
So you're saying you cheat on your significant other?
And she cheats on me in turn because she's a Leannan C. I also fuck my boss. My boss is kind of my mate. Been with her about 500 years, give or take.
You have a very confusing relationship with people.
I'm very complicated. Very complicated.
Poor unfortunate soul.
Yeah.
I never said I was perfect. Oh wait, I have to try that line
I know
again.
someone that...
I never said I was perfect.
She said unfortunate. I really wouldn't have believed you if you said it.
My mustache is coming off.
Is your mustache caterpillars?
No.
Because you're saying that they're coming off, so they must be
They're
caterpillars.
gonna crawl away any minute now. You should all run and hide. They're the poisonous kind from South America.
Butterflies.
This pony is daft.
Butterflies.
Wait, do you really think that they're caterpillars? Because I have kind of drugs you're on right now. Why
You've been to
haven't
my
you shared?
club, haven't you? My club, I never admitted to the drug use in the club, but, I will admit that I am not always as coherent as I should be. Again, I'm
Are
complicated.
you tied to a chair? What's around your neck?
It's a bondage shirt. What, collar, and I'm only cuffed. I can move freely, just not my hands. I can't mesmer well this way. Stop mimicking me, pony. Never said I was perfect. Never.
Never.
I'm getting mocked by 2 children. Isn't that just great? It's just like my roommates. Well, former roommates.
I find that coffee makes you much better mood.
People kind of hate me now that I used to live with, but I once took the time to hook up illegal cable, and I only got threats to my junk. Typical of all women. Typical.
What to your junk?
Threats to my junk.
Threats to your junk.
Repeatedly.
It's junk. If it's junk, why do you care?
It's mine, and I need it.
Well, you just called it
Why
junk.
is it junk?
Junk, bollocks, penis, whatever you want to call the bits in there, I need them all.
Whoa, hold up. We are kids here. Do not say the P word.
You probably
Vagina
have
is
sexual
only okay
education in
because
your
we
school.
have one.
Yeah.
What?
We are allowed to
Vagina
say
is only
vaginas.
okay because we have one.
Go say
You're the
vaginas.
only
I don't
guy.
care.
You're the only guy here, so you cannot say penis, okay?
Nope. Kind of like
All guys have one.
we're in the presence of black people.
All guys have one. I just don't know what the big deal is. One of you will find out one day anyway.
Whoa.
I
Whoa.
will never have the P word where my
Whoa.
beat. It just doesn't grow
Again.
like that.
With the P word.
I don't know what it is with you teenagers, but one day you'll be married and there will be penis in your life.
Can you just call it hot dog or something?
Wiener. Wang.
Hot dog. Hot dog.
Vex Jr.
It's a kid.
I made myself laugh on that one too hard. Give me a second. Speaking of the amount of drugs I'm on, I need more amount of drugs at the moment. Can I take things handcuffed?
When we become adults, we're gonna have possibly make out with Vex spawns.
But maybe, I mean, I do have quite the number of one-night stands, and I possibly illegally may have mated with some humans by mistake, because condoms are terrible.
What's a condom?
It's to keep babies from being made.
They're balloons.
No, it's not a balloon. It's to keep babies from being made.
They're balloons.
It is not a balloon. You can blow it up like a balloon if you want. If you fancy it as a balloon, just use it as a balloon.
If you can blow it up, it's a balloon.
A human. I got married and I still don't have. the wiener in my life.
Didn't you have a daughter, though?
Not yet.
When you finally will have a daughter one day, you'll have the wiener in your life. Maybe your husband just respects you. I don't respect my boss at all. I stand at her desk and stare down her dress quite often. And obviously. Alright, duck face.
I'm not a duck.
No.
Ariel did
You were
the
looking
side
very
face,
cute. She was making a duck face.
What's the duck? Oh.
I guess we should all try it. Let's all try duck face. That's fish face. Fish face is different.
But I'm fish!
You're all daft. You're all daft. Speaking of somebody I have not harassed in a long time, I have not harassed that wolf. It has been a long time since I harassed that wolf. Now I'm starting to sound Australian instead of Welsh. So I really need to work on Paul Amos's accent a little more.
Hello, mate.
Hey, Venus.
He's not Australian, he's Welsh. I just need to watch him more. And he sounds a lot like Russell Brand, so So if you guys are curious of the purpose of this video, we are kind of trying to dabble in our characters, because I have never cosplayed this guy before at all. I roleplay him. I'm sure somebody will show this to the real actor, and I do apologize for my horrible impersonation of you and possibly saying some horrible and funny things. But I have to get your accent right, and the only way to do that is to bounce off of other people. The only way for them to get their characters right is to bounce off of somebody else. Unfortunately, that somebody else is Vex for them, but we're trying. So this is just like a funny, having fun, experimental video, and we may let it go for as long as 30 minutes, but after that, you know, we'll stop it. So anyway, back to what we were doing.
I don't know how to, I'm a sailor mouth.
So am I, but I'm allowed to be in this character. But as Belle, I can't do that. Just like as Ariel, you can't do that. We gotta learn to be good.
I can't do it either
girls.
because,
and I'm
I'm
sure
Pinkie Pie.
she has fucked her husband.
You can't do it to Snow White either.
He didn't really, explain to you is that a 16-year-old is getting married to a guy that she's not sure how old he is. She's met him for, 15 seconds before she decided that she was in love with him.
Yeah.
And then fought tooth and nail with her dad that she needed to have legs. And then went and fucking got legs and, tried to seduce this guy without a voice, and it almost worked, and then that one bitch was like, ha ha ha, no, I got your voice, and he's gonna fall for me. And then she had a kid in the second movie and was like, you're not getting in the ocean.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
I think it was strange. When I do Belle and you do Ariel and she does Snow White, we're all gonna have to remind each other to not cuss.
Yeah. That's gonna be hard.
I know.
Especially for me.
Especially for me. Oh my god.
Turn around and go, naughty.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be like, oh my god, I can't believe you
just
said
dare
that
you?
word. And I was gonna talk to Lucy to try to get the Australian accent down for Belle, because they got Emily to play Belle, and she's Australian, but I think I'm just going to deal with not having an accent. But at least with Vex, I can kind of just keep watching shit he's in and kind of learn a little bit of it.
Yeah. But with The Little Mermaid, I just kind of have to be a little bit more innocent.
Yeah,
so it's hard to talk about vagina and penis.
We all have to be innocent, yes.
My character knows it exists, obviously, but doesn't really, make mention of it.
But it's good that you guys are questioning it and being like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. I don't do it.
My character just happens to be a complete disturbed, deeply disturbed pervert. that is also an assassin, former assassin, whatever.
And he's talking to 2 children's characters.
He's talking to 2 teenagers, which is, oh my god, dude. There's one episode where he has, like, teen girls in his club.
Jailbait!
Well, no, and they were getting, like, date raped and stuff, so I can't say for sure, but he may have taken advantage of some people who were drugged. It doesn't say either way. There is wig hair in my ear, and it's driving me crazy.
When I'm around you as Vex, I'm going to get one of those straws that lights up when there's drugs in my drink, and if it lights up, your junk is getting it.
I should put something in there that'll make it react, just so that it will react now. Not anything super harmful, but I know that there's over-the-counter shit that will make it react.
I don't even know where to get those, but I need to know.
I like how a pile of food is just, like, over there behind in the background of me.
Yeah, but you kind of have to hide it. So yeah, Vex it doesn't tell you either way, like, if he was or wasn't, but just given the type of person he started out as when you met him, probably. And he probably had a lot of one-night stands with a lot of goth skanks. Because he owns a nightclub, a BDSM goth nightclub. Very polite of you. Very much. Very flattering.
Horses don't generally care when they burp.
Yeah, or crap, or pee in the middle of nowhere.
I can just walk around and then poop, there you go. And then I just don't give a shit. Poop!
No, you could go crazy and start saying you're marking your territory. I mean... you might as well.
You keep watching me and suddenly be taking a poop. And I just, what's that smell? Oh, not again!
If we're ever walking around with you and we see your non-existent tail, stop and switch to the side, then we know to just, like, get away fast.
Don't stand behind me, okay? Whatever you do not stand behind me.
I won't.
I will kick your ass for poop.
I'm not into the shit porn, so it's cool. Not into it at all.
Good.
The what?
Fecal pornography.
That exists?
Unfortunately, yes, it does.
What?
That's disgusting even by my standards, so...
I think you just broke my brain.
I apologize for that. I did not mean to break your brain. Sorry? I tried to look cute, but I just look creepy. We're at 23 minutes, so do you guys have any last input to put in character or out of character? Also, in my comments below, I will make sure to link to at least their Facebook cosplay and art pages.
I kind of wonder, out of character, how mermaids, like, went to the bathroom. Did they have, since they're part human, did they have, like, a designated area where they were private about it? Or did they just kind of swim around and, like, oh, there it goes?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Kind of like being in the pool and suddenly there's a warm spot. Like,
oh, God. Yeah, that's
a good question.
Make that transition suddenly to being a human and being like, so I have to sit on a special chair.
I have to sit on a special chair to go to the bathroom? What the fuck is this?
What?
I kind of wonder what other mesmers were like, honestly. Like, out of character, just because of how fucked up Vex is. I wonder what other mesmers were like, and I wonder if, since he has done way more than he had to do for the Morrigan, aka Evany, including taking care of her son that she abandoned. I wonder if it's his wife, because in Fae marriages, they don't ever split up no matter what happens, no matter who cheats on who or whatever, and her species is kind of like a succubus, so they're unfaithful generally. So it kind of makes me wonder if that's like secretly his fucking wife, and we're gonna find all this out later, and it's like, wow, no wonder he's so fucked up. He's a different species than her, and she's a hoe. Because he basically bends over backwards for her too. Like I said, he took care of her son that she abandoned, and he's been by her side for 500 years, and they've hurt each other, but they have never killed each other. They've tortured each other and everything, but never killed each other.
But he likes the torture.
No, he does, but I don't think he was always that way. Not sure. But yeah, it makes me wonder, like, he's been by her side for 500 years, kind of been to hell and high water, does a lot of things to please her, does a lot of things he didn't have to go out of his way to do. So it's like, it's obvious that they have some weird, complicated, deep relationship somewhere. But it just makes me wonder, like, what was he like 500 years ago?
Yeah, when all the Mesmers were like, I'm peaceful.
Well, we assume most of them were light aligned. But yeah, it makes me wonder, like, what he was like before he had to join the dark. Pippin? Input?
I have nothing to...
Well, talk about how much you have nothing to add to this.
I have nothing else to add to this, because, you know, my brain is not that, you know, it's all, yeah, it's not connected.
My brain's broken right now, too.
There's not enough cake. That's the problem.
Not enough cake.
Yeah, I agree.
Not enough cake.
Alright, we're at 27 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off here. So, everybody, we can all say goodbye. I will link their cosplay pages when I post this. So IHeartExploding out, guys. I'm uncuffed now. Ha ha! Everybody look out. Watch your vaginas.
You watch your wiener.
Well, if you're going to make threats like that, I'm not
going
to watch it.
You know what? For that, you're not getting any cake.
No cake for you.
That's not even fair. you are the most unfair children ever.
Fair.
Most unfair children ever. Ever. Bitch, I'm fabulous and I know it.
Oh, hell no. You don't do that shit.
Oh, I am completely fabulous. I am the most fabulous goth fae ever.
I have a bacon
Bitch,
cake.
I'm fabulous.
Alright, guys. IHeartExploding out. I will link you to their pages, and I will see you around. I hope you enjoyed this retardery as much as we did. And guess what? I think everybody's completely sober. So this is us normally.
Yeah, I'm sober.
Yeah, are you sober? Is everybody sober? Yeah, this is us normally. Nobody's intoxicated at all. The only thing I've taken is my medication prescribed to me that I take every day.
I was drunk last night. Today was hangover day. I'm sober.
Yeah, I'm completely sober too. So just so you guys know, this is us normal. So be afraid of what we would be like intoxicated. We'll see you guys at Emerald City Comic Con. Bye.